Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nadira Riandani and I'm from FBD. In this video, I'd like to explain you about the techniques of collecting data in research methodology subject. So as you know, collecting data has three techniques. There are questionnaire, interview, and observation. And now I will start with questionnaire. So questionnaire is a research instrument that consists of a set of questions or other types of prompt that aims to collect information from a respondent. It has three characteristics. There are uniformity. Uniformity means the questionnaire is uniform design and standardization. So every respondent sees the same question. For example, like F&B service in one hotel, they want to evaluate their quality in service through questionnaire. They spread customer satisfaction questionnaire, and the question must relate with the service. And then exploratory means that there is no restriction on question in questionnaire. And the last is question sequence. It is typically follow a structured flow of question to increase the number of response. This sequence of question is screening questions, warm-up questions, transition questions, skip questions, challenging questions, and classification questions. People are commonly use questionnaire because there are a lot of advantage when using questionnaire, such as save more time, less any bias, quick and cost-effective. It can be customized. The responses can be compared with historical data, and respondent can answer the question without revealing their identity. And here's our types of question in questionnaire. Actually, there are a lot of types, but I just conclude it into 4 because they seem similar. So the first one is open-ended question. Open-ended question is where the respondent can answer in free form with little to no restriction. So open-ended question asks the respondent to give their opinion about the problem or the issue that question provide, while close-ended question, or known as dichotomous question, is generally yes or no questions. This question is usually used in the case of the need for necessary validation. So, different with open-ended question, closed-ended question just provide yes or no option. And then scaling question. Scaling question are based on the principle of 4 measurement scales, like nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. As you can see in this example, there are 6 options that respondents have to choose one of them based on the response. And the last one is multiple choice question. It is similar like closed-ended questions. So the respondent just choose one of the option as their their response. And I will continue with interview. Okay, interview is commonly accepted technique of data collection where the researcher enters into face-to-face interaction with any person or group for the purpose of seeking certain information as to the facts or idea or observation relevant to uh, the research. Components of the interview are the researcher, the interviewer, interview, and interview environment, where researcher or any other person in his behalf enter in the role of interviewer and other person whose opinion, behavior, and responses are observed logically for research objective. It's called interview. Expected research data is synthesized from internal view of other person. Okay, there are several types of interview. There are structured interview, semi-structured interview, and unstructured interview. Just like the name, structured interview excessively used in survey research. They can be close-ended as well as open-ended according to the type of target population. While semi-structured interview is offer a considerable amount of leeway to the researcher to probe the respondents along with maintaining basic interview structure. And the last unstructured interview is interview that conversation held with purpose in mind. Main objective of most researchers using is to build a bond with the respondent, and this is 100 truthful with their answers. Okay, these are methods of interview. There are personal interview, telephonic interview, email or web page interview. So, and method of interviewing either group or individual is decided according to the nature of information and convenience of researcher. Applied methodology of focus directive, non-directive, repeated, casual, or formal all decided according to objective and purpose of interview. Now I will continue with the last one, which is observation. So observation is research technique that involve the direct observation of phenomena in their natural setting. Observation can range from complete participant observation, where the practitioner becomes a member of the group under study, to a more detailed observation using a casual observing and noting occurrence of specific kinds of behavior. Okay, here are types of observation. Observation. It is an observation that is carried out in the field. This gives researcher the opportunity to observe natural behavior. This observation has strength and weakness. For strength, it is normal realistic behavior, while weakness is there could be other factor influencing the behavior. The next one is control observation. Control observation ensure that all possible factors which might alter the behavior and which therefore could confound the findings are controlled. Such observation occurs when observational research is carried out under carefully arranged conditions. This observation also has strength and weakness. The strength is it can control other variables which might impact behavior, while the weakness is artificial to lack of ecological validity. And then participant observation. Participant observation is where the researchers are part of or are pretending to be part of the group that they are observing. This observation also has strength and weakness. Um, the strength is this is good vantage point, uh, but also may become to involve the group. Okay, there are non. The next one is non-participant observation. This is where the researcher is not a part of group being studied or isn't playing the part of another person in the group. This is uh, different from with participant. The strength is allowed to remain more objective what is being observed, and the weakness is may not begin the same level of insight as you would in participant observation. And then unstructured observation is where the researchers continuously record and reports on behavior, nothing everything that happened. This is no strange, but there is a weakness. It is too much ongoing and too many things to record. The data usually too dense and detailed to reveal anything. And the last is structured observation. Not the last. This is where the researcher imposes a structure on their observation to meet the aim of their investigation. This observation also has strength. The strength is allows for comparisons to be made across each observation, while the weakness is some important behavior may be missed. Okay. The next is covert observation. This is where the participant doesn't know that she or he being observed. The strength is can be observed naturally, uncontaminated by subject reactivity, but this is also has the weakness, which is the participant may not display natural behavior if they become aware, be observed. And while offered observation is where the participant know that she or he is being observed and has either given their consent of aware of being observed because the observer presents. The strength is allows consent to be obtained, which is ideal in terms of technique, but but the weakness is findings may be affected by subjects' reactivity. Okay, I think it's all. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.